This time I wanted to talk about the Pathfinder chest rig, which I will show you in a moment. Now, it was not intentionally my idea to buy it, but I wanted the covert plate carrier, and they offered it as a combined bundle, and it made sense to just buy the bundle than just the covert plate carrier because it was cheaper than the items separately. So no brainer, always in for a bargain. But I have to say, after unpacking it, it's a nice bonus for something I didn't intentionally wanted to buy. I'm happily surprised. Of course, it's Warriors, so you're bound to get some level of quality, which is always a nice reassurance. So this is the item in question. This is what they call their Pathfinder chest. Oops, sorry, it's a bit, yeah. Pathfinder chest rig. So as you can see, it's a very low profile, slim type of setup. So there's not really, it's more for those types of, if it's Airsoft, maybe for those very hot days, or in real life situations if you want to limit your setup instead of just a bulky plate carrier or chest rig. This is actually the slimmest option they offer in their range, Warrior Assault that is. And color wise, this is the OD or olive drab green. It's sometimes very difficult, that's why I'm gonna turn it a bit in the light, because it gives a different effect depending on the light conditions, which is something I struggled with when I bought my DCS, trying to figure out how it really looked. So the other options are tan or coyote tan, multicam, black, and Ranger green, but that all depends on the store you buy it from and the availability. So I can't say anything about that. That's something you'll have to find out yourself, but those are the color options. Now, let's see, how will I... Options wise, this one is a standalone chest rig, which is nice, but it also can be combined with their recon plate carrier. Basically, as I go over the item itself, I will tell you how it is combined with the recon plate carrier, but it can also be used over the covert plate carrier that I bought as a combo option with this one. Think of the covert plate carrier as a sort of the hoodie I'm wearing, and you just wear the Pathfinder over it so it doesn't foul, because the covert plate carrier is basically like what the cops wear, but you will see that once I make a video about that, and then I'll also show you wearing the two together. Let's just first go over the material or build quality. So if we look at this pouch, for example, you can see there is everywhere it is possible, there is double stitching. And even the, for like patches, is all very nicely stitched. There are no corners skipped. And when you open it up, again, this is something apparently other companies skimp. Even the stitching on the inside is to the standard of the outside. Like when you can see the Velcro is all nicely attached and is also thicker where it needs to be. Like for example, if you can see the pull tab here, the stitching is slightly thicker. Yeah, I put this in for the pictures. This is not included, but again here, look how thick here the stitching here is. So again, there's like yards and yards of stitching on this. They really, on some places, over-engineered this. If we go in between the pouches, look here, double stitching here, and where the elastic band, again, very thick stitching. And this goes on for the rest of the rig. Going on to the back, I'll turn it around like this. Look, this is just a panel that comes off, but they're like stitched like this, around, over, and then if we pull that off, again, look at the amount of stitching on the Velcro. Again, very high quality Velcro, as you can see. The edges of the main panel, again, very thick, double where it can be or needs to be, stitching. Even their little logo is heavily stitched on. That's also nice. But I mean, even the attachment of the clips here, and then on the other side here, so this won't come off. So I can go, oh, I'll show the stitched, 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 and look at these edges, very nicely done. And then the back part, also again very nicely stitched. This is the only thing I couldn't find out why it has the Velcro option on it. Well, look at these corners. So this is where all the parts come together, and the elastic. So again, very nice. I mean, very over-engineered. If you see how the it all comes together. But I have to say, they certainly didn't skimp on stitching, and this stitching also meets the military requirements, so it's like treated against mildew and all of that, and it has a certain tensile strength before it fails. So it's you won't have to worry about it, especially if it's just airsoft, but even if it's real life conditions, this won't fail you. The amount of requirements this meets is more than sufficient. The material itself, now they didn't specify this, but almost all of their products are 500D Cordura. So I have no doubt that this is also 500D Cordura. I'll ask them to be sure, but I'm almost positive this is also 500D Cordura. I mean, more experienced people notice it straight away, but I'm not that experienced, so I'd rather be honest. But you can just tell from looking at it that it is quality material. So, what does it actually have, like functionality wise? It has two utility pouches. Those are these two, with elastic bands on the sides for like chem lights and other items that would fit. So that's what these are for. Same on the other side, the elastic bands here. And also a little tag to say it's Warrior Assault in case you forget. On the tucked behind the utility pouch is a open top M4 with bungee retention, which is also, I don't know if you can see it. I'll undo it for you. So the bungee retention is with this that you can adjust for the height of the mag, because there's Velcro in here as well. So you can like stick it here and then it will allow for a higher mag. Now it did say something in their description about AK mags. Now I don't have any AK mags on me to test it, but I'll verify it with them if it also takes AK mags, but it is described as M4 pouches. Again, more open top with bungee retention M4 mags. So in total we have 4 of those. They do, however, when you buy their Pathfinder chest rig, include 2 of these, which are a more elastic mag pouch. It's hard to show the material, but it is a sort of, you can see it with the size, a sort of elasticated material which holds a mag pretty well. I'm not sure if this one should fit. Yeah. Is it too big for this one? No, it can't be. Come on, get in there. This is a tight fit. I thought it came good, but let's see, how can I test it with the... It only hurt my neck, but as you can tell, it's not coming loose. So this was a pretty tight fit, but it did come out pretty quick as well. So, but you can see it holds on to the mag really well. Won't come off, as you can tell from the short demonstration, but you can access the mag quickly as well. And they include 2 of these, which you attach via the, as you can see, double rows here. But you're not obligated to use these. You can also use any of their other pouches that use double rows of moly. So gives you a little idea of how it looks with the pouches. These are quite nice with the little moly, the classic moly attachment. So nothing special there. But again, if you look at the stitching on the mag, attention to detail, how it, I mean, look how thick it is over here as on these parts. This tells me effort, because even because they are handmade, it's like almost all straight. So that's not an easy thing to do when you hand make stuff, if you're not using a machine. So that is a very nice touch. I'll even demonstrate this mag. I mean this pouch. Yeah, the bungee retention was in the way. Well, as you can see, it's a bit low, so I have to adjust, but just gives you an idea. Again, goes very nicely in. I'm not sure how well it will. So even, see, I mean, that's why the bungee retention is there, but even without the bungee retention, it was still pretty well holding on. But the point of those, of course, is to use the retention, bungee retention. But you could see from just that demonstration that the pouch alone holds onto the mag really well, and then combined with this, not going anywhere. So let's see. Now, especially their plastic hardware, again, very nice quality. They honestly, I've never seen clips that work so well. These are also to military standard. Click on, off. Very nice quality, honestly. It's I've seen quite a few, and these are from Warrior Assault, always on point. They are very nice quality, honestly. They also didn't skimp on that at all. Now, as you can tell, it has two clips on this side, again on this side, and on here as well. And that is because if we undo everything, it becomes a sort of mag accessory for the recon plate carrier. The recon plate carrier has, I sadly don't have one, has adjustment, hookups. So imagine if this is the plate carrier, two of these on the top, a Velcro panel, so that's why you have to undo this, and then ladder sides, again, that is attached with these clips, and then you just hook it up, click the sides in, and you have to undo the sides of the recon plate carrier first, and instead of going into the plate carrier, you go from the plate carrier into this instead of the ladder sides, and you have this attached to your recon plate carrier. So that's the combination factor of this one. Now let me just attach so I don't mess things up again. Hopefully did I attach it wrong again? Yeah, I did. Let's see. This one over here. This one over here. Ooh, let's see. Top ones. Ugh. Should have done this. Let's see. Aha, okay. When it comes to like touching stuff, it's a bit messy. Not really. And then this one over here, and then this one over, yeah. No, that's backwards, sorry. No, let's see if I did that right. No, that's backwards. Whoop. Sorry about that. That should be fine. Sorry, there's something wrong with my system. Now that one works, but I think it's inside out. I'll have to undo it. Sorry for the strange intermezzo. So let's see. Put myself in a predicament over here. Let's see. Well, let's hook up our fronts first, because that makes sense. So like this, and then this one like this. Okay. Aha. We're getting somewhere, Okay, and then this one over here, and then this one over here. It's a bit twist it, but as you can see, I twisted this around a bit, but we finally managed to get it together again. Sorry about that little predicament, but as you can see, it's very nicely put together and it just really works. Now, there's still some features on the back, so as you can see, that's why I struggled, because it is fully adjustable. So that's what these are for. So basically, this is just to hold the excess in place. And then I can adjust this, and again over here on both sides. This one also, so you can adjust it here, you can adjust it here for your girth. And again, it is also adjustable here and here. So 4-point adjustable. So it will basically fit a lot of people. So that's very nice. And also this one is an extra retention. So it holds on really nicely. So hopefully, if I stand up, excuse my casual attire. So this is an over the shoulder. If I can find the, ooh, this is tight. Maybe if I put it on properly. I apologize. Gonna take my cap off first. Okay, where's the... Maybe I should undo this one. Swing it round. Maybe some adjustability is in order. Because I'm a big person. So that one's in place. Oops. Sorry, I'm very clumsy when it comes to... No, this one requires adjustment to like so. No, it won't sit properly, but that's because I have yet to refine my... We managed to get, I was like a rat, like a cat trapped with his bag and it head in a bag, so. So it fits nicely. Doesn't seem to cut into my shoulders, as this is quite comfortable and goes over. So mostly you have like rigs that tend to cut into this part right here. I don't have that. The only thing I feel is the tension back here. But I also have a lot of pain at the moment, so I have to take that with a pinch of salt. But I have to say it's quite comfortable. I still have to make some adjustments, obviously, as you can tell. But you get the idea, so adjusting a little bit and then tuck it away nicely, obviously, but you get the general idea. Maybe undo the back strap. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have practiced that, but even if I practice it, I'll still look like I've done it for the first time. So yeah, that's our Pathfinder chest rig. I honestly quite like it, as it was never my intention to get one. But there you go, I got one anyway, as I told you, because it was a combo package. And I honestly don't regret it, because this will be a nice addition to my ghillie setup. Lightweight, and for those very warm days, this will be a very nice addition. The only thing I found with my OCD is the difference of attachment here. I honestly don't know if you can spot it. There's a very slight difference in orientation. This is slightly further apart than this one. So a bit like my OCD, it bothers me. But this is not like it's a bad thing, because this is what you get with handmade stuff. There's also a slight difference here and there, but honestly, it does nothing to the quality of the product. Now, I will contact Warrior Assault and ask them more specifications about the material and the stitching, but honestly, from just the video, you can see how well made it is. And that's pretty much it for this piece. Oh yeah, I forgot this last detail. They all have those drainage holes at the bottom, which is a very nice thing for, like, if you have condensation or anything, it doesn't sit at the bottom of the pouch. It can easily drain out. Yeah, I have to say, I really like it, even though it was not my intention to get one. But yeah, sorry for that little mess up with the clips. I take a lot of medication. See how many pills I took? Because of my pain, I take a lot of medication, and that messes with my train of thought, and I get tired, and then I mess things up. But hopefully you've gotten a bit of enjoyment seeing me struggle. So even if you just watch it for that, I'll be grateful. If there's anything you would like to ask about this, about any other things you've seen on my channel, please let me know. If there's something you want to tell me, if there's something you want to correct me on, I'm all up for it. I'm always here to learn. I'm not gonna pretend like I know everything. I'm just trying to show off the products and hopefully help someone make an educated choice. If they're like, oh, I want to buy a Pathfinder chest rig, but I want to look at it more in detail because that guy didn't show that angle, or that guy didn't show this angle, you know, stuff like that, or silly details that I go over on, stuff like that. That's my aim, because there's so many videos out there. So I hope to be the person that like I had with a hydration pouch, and he said, your video really helped me to understand how it was constructed, and that helped me make an educated choice. So that stuff like that makes my day. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Feel free to comment on it. Not so much on the struggling part. Hopefully you can do that if you want. I'm always up for a good laugh. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you're already following me, I really appreciate that. I do my very best. It's quite difficult, as I said, with my medication, but I aim to make the best videos possible. And I really appreciate it if you watched it, and if you subscribed. I'm getting a bit out of breath, sorry. See, sorry, that's because of the fatigue and stuff like that. So yeah, I thank you for watching. Have a good night or evening. Good night, evening is the same thing. Good night or day, depending on where you're watching from. And I hope you take care of yourself, and take care. Bye-bye.